Well, hello. Gourd King here with a surprise stream of a surprise game, Balatro, which has become something of a gaming obsession of mine over the past month. This is a pretty neat little video game here, let me tell you. What's going on, Israel? How you doing? Let me check real quick to see if my audio is all good. Let me check real quick to see. Okay, alright, that worked good. Okie dokie. In a sec I'll explain why I'm playing this instead of Infamous. I was expecting you to stream yesterday. I said I wasn't. At least not here. I had a couple of shows already lined up. I had Nadia's stream, and I had Trev Richards' Dread stream, which I think I saw you pop in on. But yeah, Balatro. This is a fun little game. I quite like it. We're gonna skip this. Okay, we don't need any of that. It's a card game, obviously. This cannoli and hello is Balatro, my gaming obsession. Whoops, I played that wrong. But yeah, this is a game I have been playing for the past month or so, and sinking quite a lot of time into it because it's actually really, really, really fun. It's challenging. It's very addictive because it's not typical poker, which you'll start to see that over the course of the playthrough, hopefully. And I'll say this: there are people who play this game that are insanely good at it. That get like unbelievable scores. Like, I'm just hoping that maybe I can show a semblance of the potential of this game, like the kind of scores you can get off of it. They're kind of crazy. Let's see, enhance this whole thing. Wow, these are much more expensive this time around. Waylon Becephalus, how you doing? Never heard of Balatro. Is it better than Blackjack? Blackjack is dead. No one cares about Blackjack after this. Blackjack is nothing compared to Balatro. Okay, so I guess to give some semblance of an idea of what kind of game we're in for. So you have lots of different modifiers to enhance your score, to give you a number of, like if you look over there in the left corner, you'll see like hands, discards, the amount of money I have. Israel, you are the child, and you've never played this game, and I'm telling you right now, Blackjack is nothing compared to this. This is the game. This is a roguelike card game, and it's amazing. This is one of the most addictive and ingenious games I've played in a long time. Because it's so simple and so fun. And the scores you can get become really insane. If you look over there, it says I have 4 hands, 4 discards at the moment. Got your re-rolls, which cost $5 at the moment. You got your vouchers, permanently gain +1 for your hand. We'll worry about that later. I think this is meant to discourage you from doing this right off the bat. Do a lot of people play this at the casino? It's a video game. This is a video game, not a... This isn't something you can play at a casino. They don't have the means. Let's see, enhances selected cards to multiplayer cards. I am going to buy that, and I am going to buy this Joker, which gives me a +4 multiplier. Selecting the big blind will earn some cash. Yes. Yeah, it's really cool looking. Poker was the coolest card game of all time. This is a million times better. Or you can choose to skip it and get the tag. Each tag has a unique effect. This is true. Keep an eye on the boss blind. It has the ability you'll need to plan around. This is also true. Alright, blinds become harder. Beat ante 8 to win. Now choose your path. Good stuff. Okay. Joker's triggered. Yeah, I know all this stuff. I know all this stuff. So we're gonna move our little cursor over to skip. We know all this. So here in the big blind, if you look up there on the left, it says score at least 450. The various different types of hands you can play, including hands that in poker do not exist, because your cards can alter quite a bit over the course of this game. Let's see, we have a multiplier enhancer, so we're gonna give our jacks the multiplier effect. And those are permanent, so now my jack of clubs and my jack of spades are permanently on multiplier unless I alter them again. I'm gonna go ahead and play 2 3s with it. We'll play this 2 to get rid of it. But I'll say this, getting the platinum for this game, now that I've gotten used to how this game plays and seen what all of the trophies are, this is going to take long. I mean, I'm not going to play this all straight. This will be just a game I probably come back to here and there just for funsies. But this is a really tough game. This is not easy, but gosh, seeing some of the crap that I've seen some people do is pretty awesome. Generally, the thing you like to focus on most when you first start, other than trying to win the ante, is you want to try to unlock all the jokers, because the jokers are kind of the key to this game. So you have these planet cards. Planet cards increase types of hands. So right now everything's at level 1. So I'm going to buy and use Uranus to level up 2 pairs. Ho! The innuendo. It's glorious. No, Waylon, I'm afraid now all card games other than Balatro have moved into the June category. I'm sorry. It's canon now. Alright, so I can go steal cards, spades, or create a random joker. I'm going to create a steal card. Steal cards are pretty awesome. They give a times 1.5 multiplier, which if you get a lot of steal cards, that becomes pretty insane. It's impossible, Waylon, because I'm pretty sure God invented this game. Pretty sure of that. Alright, let's see. Play this. Now you can see this is what they call a boss blind. So aside from it being the highest of the round, in this case it's just 600, it also has a little modifier, which in this one's case it was discards 2 random cards per hand played. So basically, if you were planning a hand behind the ones you're about to play, that makes that more or less impossible. Alright, so grabbed $8 from it. God invented gay people. No, he didn't. God invented people. People just started being gay. What's up, Vex? How you doing? Wow. I don't know what the wow is in reference to, but hello. Upgrade 4 of a kind by 3 levels? Nah. Endorsing gambling now? I mean, it's fake gambling, so... But yes. Obviously. Alright, so we've got a full house right here, and we've got our steel card, so we're going to leave that alone. Steel card times 1.5 multiplier while this card stays in hand. That's why if you get steel cards, you keep them there. Wow. Alright, I've got 590 there, still have 3 hands left, so we're in perfectly good shape. Let's go for a flush, which technically we already have. Well, we can probably just go ahead and end the round. I was in Vegas in January, and let me tell you, it's impossible to win. I have to keep pausing this movie to write. It is so awful, and I'm only 14 minutes in. Okay, so Vex watched Predator Killer of Killers, and I just started watching it. It's terrible. I'm about 20 minutes in. I think, Vex, you're on what, your second or third watch? Holy crap, it's bad. Let's see, plus 5 hand side reduces by 1 every round. So it's basically only good for a little while. Okay, this is your second watch. So you're doing your watch, and okay, so you're doing kind of what I do. Yeah, gosh, it's awful. Note-taking watch, gotcha. This gives a free Mega Arcana pack. That could be valuable. You know what, let's do it. Jalen, what's going on, man? How you doing? Alright, so... Stone card, increases rank, bonus cards. Okay, so we get to use 2 of these, so... I'm gonna do planet cards. I'm gonna keep Saturn, I'm gonna sell Venus, and I'm gonna double money. Awesome, good to hear, man. Are you looking forward to the foosball season, Mr. Jalen Goodso? Or have you been watching the NBA or anything like that? Let's see, all diamond cards are debuffed. Alright, we'll deal with that. Oh, in case anybody wonders, I'm not great at this game. So there is definitely no guarantee I'm going to win this. You branded this channel's name. Well, I mean, this is the gaming channel. So, yeah, because I'm trying to focus on, like, going for achievements and platinum trophies, things like that. Yeah, I decided to call the gaming channel Platinum Pumpkin, because it leans into the aim, I guess. So, yeah. Watching UFL as much as I can. DC Defenders are in the championship. Nice! That means it's really bad. Yeah, the Killer of Killers is horrible. I mean, I'm only 20 minutes in, and you know me and you know Vex, we don't like to throw around words like woke and girl boss and stuff because those are overused terms at this point, but first 20 minutes of that movie are insanely girl bossy. It's like, holy freaking crap. Oh, cool. The DNA card. Now we're talking. Okay, so DNA card. If the first hand of the round has only 1 card, add a permanent copy to the deck and draw it to hand. So if you want to build a deck around a single type of card, this is how you start. So we're going to see what we can do with it. I've seen people... I actually watched a guy's playthrough this morning, or finished one, where he was basically turning his deck into nothing but 5s with these tokens on it, but it's a gold token for money, and then he turned them all glass so they'd all have multipliers. He was scoring like billions of points. It was insane. And that's not an exaggeration, by the way. You can score billions of points in this. Alright, so we're going to put it on our jack. And if I discard that, basically the idea of the purple seal is if I discard it, I get arcane vouchers, so there we go. So we're just getting all the crap that got delayed by the strikes. Yeah, it kind of seems like that is what we're getting. This isn't great. We'll use Full House. Everywhere you look. Never mind. Okay. Dan Trachtenberg, this is his vision. Yeah, I mean, I should have specified this is not one of those. This is the same guy who did Prey. So, same blame. Okay, oh, well, look at that. Right out of the gate, Full House. Stop caring about the NBA when Golden State lost, but my cousin is still rooting for Indiana. So I'm rooting for OKC. Well, OKC's almost certainly going to win. Ah, and there's our jack, so... we'll ditch these. See, now we got the tower. Enhances one selected card into a stone card. Very nice. And look at that, we got 4 of a kind just sitting here. Which we're gonna wait on the stone card because we got a Full House right here. I'm from Oklahoma, so I gotta pull for OKC. Well, your team from your area is almost certainly getting a championship this year. So, hey, howdy, hey, she'll be there first. All right, solid runs so far. Ooh, hello, what's this? 2 chips for each remaining card in a deck. Alright, we're gonna sell that. We're gonna hit that third like. Thank you, White. That's good stuff. It's taken a lot of pain to get there. Yes, it has. I would have liked to have bought that other Joker too, but I only had room for one. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna ditch all these. Ditch that, ditch it. Not being cooperative so far. That's not what I meant, Wyland. Alright, here we go. Full his house. I do need some multipliers for real though, beyond just the steel cards and whatnot. I am going to need them, or this run will be all for naught. Out of 5, I could do it straight. Nothing there. Dang it. Well, I do have 2 9s. 2 9s. Actually, here, I'll tell you what. I'll use this. We'll turn it into stone. And screw it, we'll just take this to get rid of it. Digging the music with the AC in the background. Seriously, perfect levels on this video. Let's see. I got the 2 multipliers, that'll help, but this is not a great hand. This could be bad. The scales of justice are unisex. Okay, we got out of that one. And those are gold cards. Gold cards, if you don't use them, you get $3. Oh shoot, what am I doing? I'm not even thinking about the fact that I have a frickin' DNA card. I'm supposed to be using that. Idiot! Mega Arcane. What's this do? More frequently? No, we're good. $3. Multiplier cards, gold card, steel card. Doubles money, max of $20. But I have $0, so it doesn't matter. Alright, so Riddle of Steel for you. And multiplier cards we'll give to the 9s. Alright. Cool. All heart cards are debuffed. They are shy debuffed. Hang on, wait, let's check this. If first hand of the round is only 1 card, add a permanent copy of that card. Alright, so whenever we play our first hand, if we get a good card enough to copy, that's what we'll do. Alright, well, a multiplied jack is a pretty good card. So we're going to go ahead and play it, and then we'll get a copy of it. Ta-da! Alright. And we'll use all this up. That's why DNA you can exploit the heck out of. Just keep creating good stuff every hand. Oh. Actually, we'll keep the 6 in our deck. And we'll ditch all these. I think we have enough for a flush. I don't like playing the gold card, but whatever. We only got 1 hand left after this. Actually, that wasn't a spectacular hand. But we do have 3 discards left, so we're pretty good still. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we're good. Now, with a debuffed card, you can still use it to complete a hand, but that's all it gets you, is the completion of the hand and whatever perks come with that. But if it has any status effects on that specific card, you don't get anything for it, plus you don't get anything for it in your hand, like scoring-wise. No chips for it. But all I needed it was for that. And I just got a trophy. Reach Ante 4. I gotta timestamp that. That was at about the 22-minute mark. Alright. Let's see. Just that. But oh yeah, so as for the reason I'm not playing Infamous today, so the sound quality on my Infamous stream was really terrible. So I'm going to have to replay that game, that part of the game offline. And I'm just going to record it with sound. I'm not going to do any voiceover over it. I might add some after the fact, maybe, but probably not. But, yeah, I basically have to re-record it. So it's kind of gay. Alright, we're going to play this. We can get another copy of it. Alerts a multiplier. Let's get rid of all this. Boosh cooks! Is that Boosh? What's up, Boosh? How you doing? Sorry to quit. Alright, that's a solid hand. There we go. It's fine, it's no big deal. It's part of why I decided I'd play this, but... because this game obviously is not one where sound is going to be all that important. So... F1 with Brad Pitt. I'm actually pretty excited for that movie too. I think that movie looks like it's gonna be pretty good. My main account has been silenced. What? What do you mean? What happened? What the heck? Alright. Full House. Not deleted, no strikes. I just can't leave comments or type in chats. Why? What'd you do? I'm getting a lot of Ford v Ferrari vibes from F1. I hope so. Like Joseph Condensi, so I'm sure it'll be good. Yeah, I'm excited for it. Alright, hopefully this Full House will take us over. Like I said, we need a Joker with a multipliers on it. There we go. I did some digging. Apparently, it just happens sometimes. That's weird. What the heck? You don't even use the N-word that much. I don't get it. Alright, you can spend $3 and get a few back, so... Actually, that was completely useless. Why did I do I wasn't sure if it would double the money I just had or what. But no, apparently it doesn't. Alright, we're gonna buy Joker. I got silenced in a Geeks and Gamers chat like 7 years ago for asking... hang on. Fix this up on my phone. For asking if they... Wow. This Joker game is supposed to be 3 per discarded club card. Okay, I can work with that. And I know the suit changes on this. Alright, so... we'll start by playing this one, that way we can multiply it. We have created a copy. Alright, so... we can just ditch all All this. Jacob Ironside, what's going on, man? How you doing? Who doesn't say nuclear too? Let's see. Let's stitch those. Upgrade that. Actually, hang on. Wait, actually, I don't want to get rid of the jack. That'd be kind of dumb. Is A24 an overrated film company? I mean, it depends on... I guess that depends on what you think of them. Depends on who you ask. They definitely have good movies, but, you know, everyone acts like, oh, well, if A24 did it, then it's a masterpiece or something dumb like that. And I'm like, they're just a studio. Dang it. Thought I could get a little more out of this. Okay. It's dicey. What's up, Blue Collar? How you doing? This is Balatro, which I have been fairly obsessed with over the past month. It's pretty freaking awesome. It's very challenging, though. Okay, here's a straight. I don't know if this is going to be enough. We might lose on this hand. Not enough multipliers. Nope, just came up short. That's fine, though. But we did unlock a little bit. I kind of want to see How to Train Your Dragon tonight because I'm curious. I've actually been watching, and Vex watched this already. I watched that Predator Killer of Killers. I'm only 20 minutes in. It's awful, dude. It's freaking terrible. It's really terrible. Alright. Blocks one. Hey, it's Boosh Boosh again. It's the Booshinator. It's the real Slim Booshy. Alright. There we go. It's a little floosh. When I was at a cheap motel, I rented How to Train Your Dragon. How to drink. I just saw that it said drain. Oh my gosh. When I drank half a bottle of vodka and watched the Predator movie, even while drunk, was like, oh, yeah, dude, it's like, you know us, we don't like to throw around words like woke and girl bossy, but holy crap, that's exactly what that movie is. Okay, we will buy that. At least that first 20 minutes, I was just like, this Viking chick is killing like multiple dudes by herself at once with a freaking shield. It's like, what is this movie? From the maker of Prey. Prey's terrible. Some people liked Prey. I thought Prey was garbage. Yes, there is going to be an Incredibles 3. Redburn will still return to write. I'm not sure that's a good thing. He wrote Incredibles 2, which isn't very good. Like, as bad as Superman 3 is, at least drunk I can have fun with it. That Predator movie, I kind of want to do a live stream with a panel. I'm already, like, I know Vex is already writing a script. She may not be the only one. Because I'm already like, okay, there are things to say about this movie. Prey was dog poop. Yes, it was. Prey is a giant pile of doggy. It was actually believable. Axe on a rope. Okay. Or her out, like the Predator not knowing that his own helmet's gonna shoot him. That Prey is so freaking stupid. I don't know how people got roped in by that movie. I really don't. I don't get it. Okay, so as you know, Superman 4 is next week. I don't think my liver is ready for that movie. I don't know. I haven't seen 3 or 4 before. So do I go Arcane or do I go Celestial? I think I'll go with the 2 Celestials. Watched a few movies that looked even worse. And from what I got from the trailers, James Gunn is also developing a Wonder Woman movie. Yeah, I mean, but we knew he would be developing a Wonder Woman movie. Question is, who's going to be Wonder Woman? At the end of Killers, there's a cameo of the Indian girl. Oh, gosh. Somebody kill me! Alright, I'm trying to focus on multipliers and stuff. Zendaya? No, not Zendaya. Oh, that Indian girl. She's not even Indian. Absolute racist. Gosh, this whole draw is kind of crap. Oh, are you serious? Well, it's one. Are the old Superman movies owned by Warner Brothers? I remember when Mahler and Fringy were saying Prey was alright. Yeah, Rags did too. I think they changed their mind on it later. Which I was like, okay, good, because I know when I first saw it, I was like, people think this is good? Okay. I never finished Killers of the Flower Moon. It just went on and on, and I mean, I finished it. I thought it was fine. Nothing. I thought it was definitely over long. They could have shaved about 20 minutes off that movie easy. Did I say shaved? I mean, they could have scalped 20 minutes off of it. Hi, Blue. There we go, we leveled up 1, finally. That's what that's supposed to do, you're supposed to level up my poker hands. I wonder if I can find that dice card, or if have I even unlocked that? I think that's probably locked. Let's see. Man, this is... There it is, I was just typing you mean scout. I just couldn't help myself. Hang on. What am I doing? I've got four spades, so let's high card this. I'm typing out a dispute right now. Thanks for stopping. I did stop by your stream and liked it. I just I was in the middle of doing something else, so I couldn't say anything. But I did stop by while y'all were doing that. Let's see. Let's get rid of these. Come on, I need a spade. Five is not gonna cut it. There we go. There we go. I got the floosh. So I remember Overbar where a drunk Az just destroyed Prey. I don't know if I saw that, but that's good. I'm glad Az did that. My big issue with Prey though wasn't just the whole girl bossy thing, which they totally were. It's very apparent now with this movie that is what he was probably going for with Prey, but it was more that the movie was so freaking boring. I'll send it to you. Nice. Let's see. I'm not going to spend anything here because we got this voucher here that'll take 25% off. Oh! Actually, the Spectral Pack could be good. Let's try that. It's kind of risky, but let's see if I can get anything out of it. Destroy 1 random card, get 3 enhance. That's pretty good. Would have liked a Joker, but enhanced cards can be helpful. Quick recap of this is called Balatro. It's a very complex card game, and it's extremely addictive. There's a lot of different modifiers in this game that can make hands more powerful. There are, like, jokers, they can increase levels and multipliers. You can watch videos of people playing this, and they are literally getting billions upon billions of points. Which, if you're looking at where I started, you're starting with blinds of 300 chips. You can get it well into the billions, to where, like, yeah, it's... I got that it's a card game. I just wanted to be sure. But yeah, it has, like, all the poker hands that you're used to, like, from, those are all present. They can earn you points. But over the course of the game, like, hands you would intuitively not consider as valuable as others can be significantly more valuable. Like, you can come across royal flushes in this game, I won't say regularly, but more often than you would in a typical game of poker. And you can get so many different modifiers that, like, playing a single card can be more valuable than a royal flush if you do the multipliers and the modifications right. Are you trying to build a poker hand like Hold'em? Sort of. It's hard to explain simply. It's a game that there's a lot of different elements and a lot of different rules that you learn over the course of it. Like I said, it's pretty complex. Let's see, so we've got 4 clubs. I'm gonna ditch all these. Okay, so if you look over here to the left of this bar here, you see like 3 hands, 4 discards. Okay, that's how many hands I have to get to that 1200 over there at the top. Discards is how many times I can discard stuff to build a hand. There's the money I've got. You're trying to get through 8 ante rounds to win, although you can go endless, so as much as you want. I don't know how to analogize this to something else. I really don't. It's very different. Okay, so we've got a flush. Like, okay, look here. Okay, you see on the flush it says level 4. That's because I've leveled up. I've leveled up my flush. This card here, jokers are kind of the key to this game, or at least one of the major keys to this game, because they typically add like multipliers and stuff like that. This particular joker that I bought, it says you have a 1 in 4 chance to upgrade the level of your played poker hand. So I'm about to play a flush, which is currently at level 4. Let's play it. See if it levels up. It didn't. But I'm already at level 4, so that's permanent, so you see like the multipliers and stuff like that, and it's just... As we go, I'll explain little elements of things that I'm doing at different times. Here, you get your money for how well you did in that round. Okay, so I have $12. This voucher, all cards and packs in the shop are 25% off. That is really valuable. Are you playing against another player? No. You are playing against the blind. So right now I'm just in the shop after a round. That's what you do at the end of every round, is you go into the shop. Okay, so you have 3 blinds per round. This is what we call the boss blind. This is a typical blind with a higher value, but it also has some kind of modifier to make it more difficult. This particular one says all club cards are debuffed. So they're not completely invaluable, but they're a lot less valuable. So that's why they got all X's in there. So I actually can play a flush off of my debuffed cards right now. Dude, you are rocking Ray Charles World. In fact, as far as... Let's see. Actually, this is a classifying. This is a wild card. I'm actually going to go ahead and play this. I'm a Gwent addict. This is more... I was pretty addicted to Gwent when I played The Witcher as well. I think this is more addictive. There's just a lot more variety to it. Okay, so basically a debuffed card, you get no points for it. If it has any modifications, you don't get them. However, it still counts as a hand, or it can help complete a hand if you use it. That's what that gives you. Now, here's a flush that is not debuffed. This will be more valuable. Getting a lot of flushes. Toilet humor. Alright, so we won the blind. If it's in the Play Store... Yeah, it is. I got this game for free from PS Plus back in May, I think it was. So I've been playing it a ton since then. Alright. Not discovered. If poker hand is a straight flush, create a random spectral card. I don't get a lot of straight flush. This is good if you're playing a hand with, like, where you've turned... Like, you can actually turn this into a really valuable card, but I don't have the means to do it right now. I play hearts a lot from an app. It cheats. Ah. Alright, let's see. One consumable slot. I don't really need that right now. Let's go with Arcane. Maybe I'll get a Joker. Every no pass round, I get a really horrible hand. Let's see. Creates 2 random tarot cards. Well, I'm only going to get one of them if I play that, so that's not all that valuable. So I'll play this. That way I'll get a Saturn. This basically gives you your last card that you used. So I'll go ahead and use the Saturn. Now my straights are getting upgraded again. So right now, straights and flushes have been kind of my go-tos on this hand. That is a good card. We'll use that. Free Spectral Pack. It's not bad. That's actually pretty good. So we're going to use that. So hopefully I can get something good out of this. Spectral Packs can be really powerful. Add a red seal. 2 copies of one selected card. I could create a multiplier of 2 cards and then add 2 copies of it. I'm going to do that. So we're going to create multipliers of this. I'm assuming you play hearts and spades. Nope, I play this. This is the only card game I actually play with any regularity. Red Seal is also really valuable later in the game, but I can't really do anything with it right now, so there we go. 2 multiplier aces. I'm not going to use that. Okay, here we go. I've played hearts and spades before, which, by the way, I think there's kind of an ode to that in this game. There is a deck called the Checker deck, and it starts off just hearts and spades. So I'm assuming that's a reference to that. Ditch that. There we go. Hey, there's one of the aces I just created. Hello. And we upgraded our full house. Nice. Especially good because right now I'm at 666. Oh my gosh. Alright, so I got 2 hands left. Almost have enough for a flush. Only need 1 more. Hot. Hey. But you see here that I've got 2 ace of heart multipliers. You can theoretically get all ace of hearts, and then you can just play like 5 of a kind aces of the same sweet. And they have cards that, like, they have different names for these, you know, card sets that should not be possible. So that's part of what's fun about this game. Alright, so really need another Joker right now. Let's see. 1 in 4 chance to add foil, holographic, or polychrome edition to a Ram Joker. This is a risk worth taking every once in a while, but not right now. Alright, so we're going to play our Arcana packs. Hopefully get a Joker out of this. No, though money's good. I'll take the money. We'll take the money. Ah, random Joker, okay. Please be a good one. Alright, looks like something for 2 pairs or a pair. Okay, 50 extra cards if you get a pair. Well, that's not too bad. Why not? Nope, didn't get it. And I will buy this, just in case. Because we're playing this one, this is an extra large blind. So this is a bigger blind than normal. Self-explanatory, really. And I can play a flush out of the gate if I feel like it. Actually, hang on. I'm gonna convert these to clubs. I'm curious about something. Okay, so as you can see, this is 50 chips if played hand contains a pair. It doesn't mean the hand has to be identified as a pair. There just needs to be a pair in it. This one actually has 2 of them, which I'll probably still only get 50 for it, but still, I should get at least 50 extra chips for this. Sure did. Alright. Let's ditch these. I like the lucky cards. Lucky cards are always good. Got a lot of things in this hand that I like, but I tell you what, let's do 2 pairs real quick. Let's go ahead and play that. And it leveled up, so that's good. This is going to be a difficult blind, though, for real. Because we're only at 2,000. If we hit all our multipliers, that actually could be a good hand. Ah, didn't get the luck. Yeah, we're not in good shape on this hand. This one could end up beating us. But it happens, so whatevs. Okay, we've got enough for the flush, but it's not going to be enough, I don't think. Probably not enough. We're just not getting good jokers right now. Let me see. We're going to play with the blue deck because you get an extra hand with the blue deck. So that might actually be a little bit better. Actually, you are all the sucks. Well, I'm starting from the ground up. Let's keep that in mind. This isn't like my main PlayStation account where I've been playing this for a really long time and have unlocked a ton of stuff. Granted, I wouldn't say I'm great at that one either, but I'm better at that version. And plus there is an element of luck to this game. Are you building a deck? I mean, that's obviously the goal, is as you move forward and as you get more money and stuff like that, you're trying to build a deck. Let's see. I'm going to leave those out. Let's see. Planet cards appear 2 times more frequently. It's not bad. Thank you, Canola. That is a good one. If first hand of the round is a single 6, destroy it and create a spectral card. I might do something with that. And I just unlocked the deck. I might be able to do something with that. Okay. That's really the only thing we can use at the moment. Next round. Hey, look, a 6. Well, let's play it and get a free spectral card. I'm itching to play Gwent now. That's understandable. Gwent's fun. Go ahead and use these real quick. It's like, time to fire up Witcher 3. Oh wait, yeah, we got a flush. There it is. Floosh! Alright, we got our flush. Hey, where's my first hand of the round is a single 6. Destroy it and create a spectral card. What did I do wrong? I did do that. What the heck? Okay, I guess I did something wrong there, because they're not giving me what I thought I got. I figured you just discarded it or play it. That's weird. I could play a flush here. We're gonna go ahead and, yeah. Don't want to mess around too much. I'll just get the 300 that it's going to give me. Actually could have discarded all those. I should have just done that, but oh well, no biggie. Wait a minute, what? Oh, it's okay, it's because they're debuffs. I was like, why is it not giving me the cards? I missed the CD tray from the Xbox Towers. PS4 is like, LOL, good luck lining this up properly. I always laid mine down. I didn't bother with that stand-up crap. No siree. I am as well, Boosh. I am as well. High card. Actually, that could be useful right now. If we're going to be discarding 6s. I'm careful with my electronics. Music like it mixed Genesis with Tears of Fear synth. There's no tray in the PS4. I'm not talking about the tray. Doubles your money, but I only have $4. What's that gonna do? I don't understand the laying it down comment. Oh, because you don't have to stand your PlayStation up. It doesn't have to stand. You can just lay it down, you know, horizontally. Still no 6. That's what is this for every spade? We're upgrading. Why are you talking about people's orientation, Boosh? What the heck? This isn't that kind of stream. We don't judge here. What am I talking about? I totally judge. All the time. Favorite thing in the world. People who don't judge, I judge them. Harshly. Another full house. One for Mary Kate and one for Ashley. I bought a dust cover for my gaming PC. People thought it was stupid. Theirs broke because of dust and I never have to clean. Nice. I haven't heard of... What? I haven't heard a white man say spade this much since my racist uncle came over. I hated those people who say only God can judge me. Really? Okay, what'd you get on your SAT? Well, it's also just biblically inaccurate. It's like, that's not... Because they'll say, oh, only God's allowed to judge, and I'm like, where do you get that idea from? You sure don't get that from the Bible, because that's not what it says. It warns people. It warns you not to judge somebody by a standard you can't uphold, because that's hypocrisy, of course. But if you aren't being a hypocrite, you're totally supposed to judge. You're supposed to judge by a godly standard. That's biblical. When you it's like when you die, God's judgment's obviously what's going to count, of course. But yeah, I always thought, where are you people getting this? Alright, what did it say? Yeah. No, possibly. We'll get the Joker. Oh, yes, that was so ridiculous. Judge the sin, not the sinners. No, that's not. That's something that people like hate the sin, not the sinner. Judge. No, you can. I mean, sinners do get judged, and a sinner can be judged by a fellow sinner. Believe it or not, it's just. But the idea is like if on the Sermon on the Mount Jesus said, "Don't say to your brother, 'Let me take the speck out of your eye,' while there's a plank in your own eye." In other words, don't judge hypocritically. He goes, first remove the plank from your eye, then you can help your brother with the speck in his. So basically, the idea is deal with your own sin before you rush to point out somebody else's. And they're talking about, and obviously, it's not saying that you have to be perfect before you can do that. It's saying, like if somebody's like dealing with, overeating, or dealing with like if somebody's like looking at pornography all the time, it's like you have no business judging somebody who's doing the exact same thing you're doing. And so it's one thing to acknowledge it is wrong to another person, it's another thing to judge them for it if you're doing the exact same thing. It's like you need to deal with your problem first. Alright. Think about who you are yourself before targeting someone else. Yeah, like Bush. I can totally judge Bush because comparatively... No, I'm just kidding. Let's see. Alright. Of course, Gourd goes right away after my fat core. It's actually equal. That's not at all what Mo says. Equal under God's law, yes. Well, I mean, it's like the words like equal and fair are just, I mean, they're not really, biblical concepts. And it's like equal how? It's like, I mean, it really just kind of depends on what somebody means by equal. It's like, what do you mean equal? Like everybody is, it's like, what do you mean in terms of intelligence? Well, we know that's not true. Everybody's not the same equal level of intelligence. Not everyone has the same equal level of ability. We know those aren't true. That's just common sense. I don't know why you would even try to believe that. It's like, it's so blatantly false. It's like, of course not everybody's the same level of like intelligence and ability. If that were the case, guess what? Like things like the NBA would be voluntary. It wouldn't be about an NBA draft. It'd be like, hey, who wants to play? First people to sign up get it. That's the only way it can be fair because everybody's equal, Alright, increase the ring. Rerolls are free. Well, once. It's a huge myth where people believe it's a biblical concept to believe that literally everyone is equal in all aspects and everyone is equitable. No. Nope. Yeah, whoever's pushing that's full of it. I mean, granted, the Marxist idea of the Bible is that it's just flat false, but they try to take from it still. It's funny how many of them try to ditch the Bible while simultaneously wanting to take the values from it they really like. Okay, we've got enough for a full house, but can I get a 6? Ah, dang it. All right, let's play our full house. Bloody hell. Everyone is equal is a liberal concept from the Enlightenment. That just makes it sound gayer. Yeah, this is going to be a tough one to win. Well, I mean, shoot, I mean, you can... Anybody who tries to say, like, that, you know, God creates everybody perfectly equal, go read the parable of the talents. Like, it's kind of funny that there was money back then called talents, because it actually makes the analogy so much easier to tell people now. It's like, okay, you have the parable of the talents. You have the one man who has 10, you have the one man who has 5, and you have the other man who has 1. The man who has 10, he makes 10 more, gives it to his master's pleased. The guy who has 5, he makes 5 more, gives them to his master's pleased. The guy who has 1, doesn't do anything with it. He buries it in the ground, then he gives it back, and he calls him wicked and lazy, and he throws him out into the darkness. And what's he do with the one talent left? He gives it to the one who has 20. So not only do they not all get the same amount of money, the person who has the most and who did, that person who has shown themselves to be responsible, guess what? They get the most after that. Okay, this one actually could be quite helpful. That's a good early run. It's a good early run joker. Heartstone. We'll double our money. Yeah, let's check. Pair is our most common. Wow, we've only played 2 pairs. We've only played 2 pairs once. Wow. Full house and flush we've played 5 times each. My gosh. That's crazy. Let's up our full house, because I know we've played that, I think, a couple of times here. I think we played that a couple of times here. Yeah, we got... No, we've actually played full house. Yeah, full house and flush we've played 5 times each. Gosh diddly darn. Don't need that. Okay. We gotta try to figure this stupid card out. Alright, so... If the first hand of the round is a single 6, destroy it. Okay, I discarded it. Did that destroy it? So is it, I need the destruction card? Is that the thing? Because if so, that's kind of crap. Stitch that. Let's see if we can get a full house. Nope. We got a couple, 2 pairs though. Do a little something with it. Granted, we're only gonna get a multiplier of 2 off of it, but still. It'll go up over time if we can hang in there with this. We're gonna angle for a flush. Alright. Another pair. Not great. Oh. Thank you. There's the flush. I want to get the Joker where straights and flushes require just 4 cards. That is a good Joker. That would be very nice. I'm gonna sell this one because it's just kind of useless. I don't like it. To head is with your. Law went, yeah, now. Yeah, now. Doubles money, 2 multiplier cards. Oh, that's actually pretty sweet. We'll go ahead and use that now because we're about to buy another arcane pack. Spade, steel, increase, wild card. We're gonna create a steel card, but also actually, real quick. Oh, actually, probably should wait on that. There we go. We'll save the multiplier card for laters. Create up to 2 common Joker. That could be. We'll try that. Okay, what I get? Wow, those are like not helpful at all right now. Thanks a lot, game. This is not good. Ah, here we go. Oh wow, I thought I had my straights a little better than that. That's actually not good, never mind. It's bad. It's not like bad, but it's like, this could be better. Okay. Yeah, that's nothing special. I don't think we're gonna make it through this one. Actually, before we do that, let's turn those into multipliers. Actually, let's play this and keep our aces first. That would have been 2 pairs, but let's see. Okay, we got a full house, maybe? I don't know if this will be enough, but we'll see. We did it! We got through that one. I'm a little surprised. I sincerely thought we were going to be starting over. I was like, oh no. Ooh, hello. That is actually a pretty good card. +2 multiplier for all of the 2 pairs we get. That actually could be a very, very good card. Which I am totes gonna buy. And Mega Buffoon will give me 2 Jokers. Well, at least up to 2. Could be just 1. Okay, this is good for the economy. We'll sell this. We'll buy that. We'll leave those. Buy this. Stone glass. Bonus wild. I really like glass cards, but I'm not really building towards that right now. I'll try it, what the heck. Nope, didn't work. Boy. Alright. I think weed is for retards. That's what I think. Weed is stupid. Every club card. We don't have any of those. We don't have any Visa club cards, but we do get this 2 pair, which we're adding multipliers with these pants. Hooray, pants! See, we can work with this. Oh, another 2 pairs of pants. Oh, and we get the steel card. Nice. Oh, hello. We got 3 jacks and 3 queens now. So 2 pair has to be the hand, though. So. Alright, so let's get rid of this stuff. Alright. There we go. That's what I was hoping for. There we go. Still not great money-wise, but hopefully we can keep building. Alright, let's see. Upgrade 2 pair by 3 levels. That could help. That could help. Cards drawn face down after each hand played. Okay. But not after a discard. After every... Let's see. Heart cards are... Gonna add... Good. Let's play that. Upgrading our 2 pair really does help. Okay. We're gonna play these just for funsies, see what happens. Oh! The gamble paid off. Love it. Steadily growing, not bad. Oh, this'll help. I can help. That'll help in the coming rounds. That, on the other hand, does nothing for us. Let's boost that a little up again. This has just become a game of just how many times can I play 2 pairs. He's ignoring chat completely. I mean, you're all having a conversation, so it's like, alright. Y'all talk amongst yourselves. I'm aware of the conversation. I can see it on the screen. It's just like, alright. You're all talking about Catholicism. What the heck am I going to add to Catholicism? Other than just me not being it. And everything else I say on Twitter about it. I said you need a pair. No, I need 2 pairs. That's what I need. Wow, 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 wow. I'm talking about the law, too. Law! I meant to discard that hand. See, Boosh, you screwed me up. How dare you? That's okay, it still put me over. It's not only about Catholicism. Well, that's the part I saw, and I was just like, yeah. Talk amongst yourselves. Alright, that won't help me. I'm not gonna buy anything this round. I'm gonna leave it all alone. A free Mega Buffoon pack! Armando Santi was by far the best part of that movie. Yes, that is true. This is tempting, but I don't know what I'm gonna get. Although, play only 1 hand type this round is something that kind of fits the wheelhouse, but I kind of need the money more than the extra jokers, so we'll go. Currently at 54, just the diamond discards are the good ones. I don't really have any diamonds on this hand. Aha! Actually, there. We'll leave that be, and we'll put the 6 in there just to get rid of it. HBO, oh, Gotti. I have Gotti. I own that. I have the DVD of that. I need to watch that. Buffoon translate to Old Woman Day. That's oddly fitting. Let's see. Ditch those. Gotti is so good. Nice. That's wildly inaccurate. Historical accuracy is gay. Armando Sante is kind of, I mean, and no pun intended with the Gotti discussion, but a criminally underrated actor. I mean that. So is the Whitey Bulger movie, but it's pretty great. I don't know if I would consider Black Mass great. It's definitely good. I liked it. But I've only ever watched it the one time. I've never gone back and rewatched. We'll high card this, but we're going to leave that 2 there. Actually, I'm going to leave the ace there as well. Just in case. Might not need it, really. Whatever. We'll just use the 2s. We're at the end of this hand anyway. We don't need it. We actually should have just done this. The last one, the steel card multiplier, wasn't all that relevant. We had the win in hand. Literally. Have you seen Fatal Instinct? Are you talking about the spoof movie? I don't know if I ever actually watched that. Alright, so now we're starting to get some interest money. That's good. +1 multiplier for hand played, minus for discard. That one can be pretty good, but I'm not gonna buy it. Spades, glass. Glass is good, but let's create a random joker. What the heck? See if it gets us anything special. Plus 20 multiplier, -4 for the ones played. So basically this is good for like 5 turns. Why is it that some people believe that the only film interpretation that matters is the creator author? Yeah, it's such a weird belief, because the thing is, they'll say they believe that, but you can challenge a person who says they believe it and you'll find they really don't. I mean, I think there can be some valuable in understanding the author's intent with the story, but if you get something different out of it, what's he gonna do to you? Or what's she gonna do to you? How are they gonna stop you? Okay, there we go. I got another trophy. What are we at? The 10K trophy. Oh, and I got that card I was talking about earlier. 122.5. Ish. Another trophy for me. We just keep on upgrading. Granted, we could use way better jokers than this down the road, but I don't even know if I have those available to me yet. But we're getting 11K per, so that's pretty good. Wait, Boosh, did you ever watch the one they did where they spoofed The Fugitive, Wrongfully Accused? Because that movie is pretty freaking hilarious. I gotta say. You're a Joker, Gourd. There should be a pumpkin Joker in this game. Good, yeah. I thought Wrongfully Accused was pretty dang funny. I quite liked it. Let's see, is there anything in this pack worthwhile? A Glass King. Nice. Not gonna buy those, because I'm doing 2 pairs right now. I will get $12 for skipping this. I'm gonna take it. After play or discard, always draw 3 cards. Okay, that's not a bad thing there. Wait, what's our every spade? That's right, Waylon. We're discarding spades here. Take that spade. We're gonna keep that spade, that way we can discard it. And we'll discard the Joker with it. Another upgrade. Oh my gosh. Great, now I want to watch Gotti. I'd probably rather watch Gotti than having to go back to Killers of the Flower Predator or whatever the heck that movie is. I'm not looking forward to going back to that, but I think it has to be done. Alright. Got my 2 pars! I should have taken the 3 with it. Oh well, no biggie. It's fine. It's fine. You still got 3 hands. I mean, not like literally 3 hands, but... Don't ditch the 2. The 2 I'll probably use. I want to get those extras. Aha! I get the multiplier with it. The trailer for the new Walking... Yeah, I've heard of it. I didn't bother watching the trailer. I saw the synopsis for it and I was like, no. Ari Aster did Hereditary and then just kind of fell off a cliff. Midsommar has good things about it, but holy crap, it needs to be about 40 minutes shorter. That movie seriously meanders. See if we get a better Joker out of this. That's a good Joker. Alright, let's ditch that. Each king held in hand gives a times 1.5 multiplier. That is pretty good. And I unlocked a new deck. Rip into no. I'm pretty sure she's a fan of Hereditary. She freaking better be. No. I don't like Midsummer. That's understandable. I totally get not liking Midsummer. I have mixed feelings on Midsummer. There are things I like about Midsummer, and then there's a ton that I think is really stupid. Read my other post. Jeez, you're so needy. Based on this footprint, he's 6 foot tall, Caucasian, white hair, probably shops at Sports Authority. He's heading east, towards New York. Wait, Yale is. He's in the medical field, probably a surgeon. Oh, I dropped my pen. Dead blame it. Wow. Here we go. Much more better. So, multiplier. Now, if I had kept those kings and had a different pair, this probably would be even more valuable, but Boosh is getting uppity. Yeah, what the heck? Alright, let's just stitch the 6. We'll get 3 cards. Oh, crap. We'll just take these out. No big deal. So we get that 1.5 multiplier. Multiplier! And we got 3 of a coined. Wee bit dicey at the moment, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, I think I should be okay. Yeah, I'm okay. We're okay. We're fine. Everything's fine. Bling. I think we've only got 2 antes left and we've actually won, so we've got a shot. We got a shot, y'all. We might actually win this ante. How? Said I was inward. Oh my goodness. Did you say look inward or did you say look inward? I'm going to... Did he leave? Oh, I don't know. I didn't see the message. Did you remove Waylon's message? What'd you do? What the heck? There we go. There's Waylon. Why would you remove that comment? That comment was hilarious. Totally. He called me a Nick R. That's hilarious. Okay, let's see. To the moon. We're gonna sell this. I think we're pretty good on money. We're gonna buy this one. This one actually is pretty good. It's pretty good. See if we can get any more kings. No, it's just a bloody queen. But there's a heart. Hearts are good. I called him a spade. Oh my goodness. These are like... These 2 cards are objectively better than the king, but I'm going to use the king because it gives me that ×1/2 multiplier. 1 extra consumable slot. Don't really need that right now. Don't need that. And look at that. There's our 2 kings. So one's a gloss one. Upgrades. I learned all my vocabulary from Don Rickles. He's a fine teacher. He was a fine instructor of the spoken word. go. Yeah, we'll do this. Usually I'll keep my steel cards around, but better to use that than the kings. Because the kings are more valuable to the multiplier at the moment. And just on the offhanded time, we just decided to play it straight. We're just gonna play it straight. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I just love that Don Rickles embarrasses Tarantino on the casino. I have heard that story. It's pretty funny. Alright. Exactly. Exactly. Mega Celestial. Upgrade our purrs. And we'll upgrade high card. We're not going to get rid of pairs when we have them, because usually one pair can lead to a second pair. Real quick, what are our blinds? Start with 0 discards. That'll be an interesting boss blind. We're upgrading Uranus. Exactly. I also have proper direction. Oh, a negative slot joker. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that. Let's see how this goes. Basically, a negative slot joker means we just basically get a free joker. We're gonna go ahead and make these Lukey cards. Why not? Let's just go for it, man. Let's go for it, man. We didn't get the luck. Oh, lucky cards. I think it's like a 1 in 4 chance you get either plus 20 multiplier or plus 20 money upon usage. It's pretty dang good. All right, we don't have any pairs, but we do have this just straight sitting here, so sure, we'll use a straight. I don't even know what a straight will get me. As we all do, Waylon. As we all do. Okay, 8 grand, not bad, but we need 2 pairs. Oh, look at that, 2 pairs. That helps. And we got a steel card, so okay. It's not a given at the moment, but we're in solid shape. This might be enough to get us out of this. Yeah, I think we're good. Hey! And I got another one! Another trophy, Ante Upper. Which I got at the 135.5 mark. One moment, because my... Oh wait, there's another pen! Oh! Another trophy. Alright. Alright, if we can beat this round, we did it. Alright, let's see. We got earn $5 if 3 face cards are discarded at the same time. Okay, honestly, not a great joker, but it's basically free, so why not? We just have it. Convert 3 cards to hots. Nothing special there. Honestly, none of these are worthwhile. I can't really... I mean, I could destroy 2 cards, which, believe it or not, that can be good if you're trying to get rid of the fat in your deck. But I've only got, like, a few extra cards, and those are mostly ones I want to keep. Tell you what, I'll ditch those. Yeah. I'm gonna re-roll, see if we can get anything decent. How many uncommons do I have? 1, 2. This is at 48. That's at 27? That's not bad, but... 1, 2, 3. I would get 3 times and a half multipliers. I think that's worth it. I will buy this, but I'm not going to use it right this second. Alright, let's see if we can get through. Yep. We'll use those. And why not? Well, yeah, we'll use that. We're gonna find out if that selling that off was worthwhile next time I play. No! There we go. See, 42 grand on one hit. See, it's already worthwhile. That was a worthwhile trade. Faux show. And look at that, the king in my hand is gonna help too. And there's another 42 grand. Ha ha. Look at it go. That DNA would have been pretty cool earlier. Uno could be a fun stream game to force people to play and talk movies. Probably. Be like, you know, just like talking over cards, that kind of thing. Ah, good. I can actually upgrade this twice now. There's one. And that should be 2. And let's re-roll just to see. Let's try it. Nope, didn't work. Boo! Nah. Okay, that's enough attempts to re-roll, see if we could get anything, but we didn't. Oh no. Definitely these 4. $55K. How? Oh, and look at that. A pair of kings added as well. Very nice. I'm going to keep the ace right there. I don't want to use the kings, but oh, look at that. 4 of them. This might be enough right here. Gosh, imagine if I had 2 pairs and I had all 4 kings still. I mean, that would be like the whole hand right there, but holy crap, that'd be good. 66K. Not bad, not bad. All right. Nothing special here, but Oh, hello. Oh, we're definitely buying that. Not likely we're gonna get a better Joker, but nope, these are good. Oh, that's actually a pretty dang good one. But we kind of already have something like this for the if the boss is the one I'm thinking it is, we've kind of already got that covered. So yeah, that's just free money right there. Nah. I beat Hogwarts Legacy, good game to play if you don't care about what's going on. Someone actually gave me that game for Christmas. So this is what I was talking about. So Verdant Leaf, the boss blind is all cards are debuffed until one Joker is sold. Which, in a lot of cases, that could be like a massive blow right there. That kind of boss blind. But I just so happen to have this negative Joker that I am not even trying to do anything with. So there you go. No big deal. So that's a problem that just kind of fixed itself. Nice how that worked out. And we've got one pair. We actually have both pairs squared away. But I'd like to get something other than the kings. I'd love to get a couple of... I'd love to get the aces. Dang. I don't like doing this, but what the heck. We'll just do it. We know we'll get good points out of this. And we get the steel card there, so that helps. Doing, 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 doing. 62 grand there. So if we just get two pairs again, we're pretty much home free. But we still have to get them. Alright, we got the 8s sorted. We're just high carding this. Which high card's not terrible at the moment. That's 22. We actually could win high carding this. Oh, but we're good. So there we go. We just beat the ante. Ho ho! We did it. And now we can just make this run endless and see how far we can get. I don't imagine I'm gonna get super far with what I have, but you know, we won. That's what matters. And we got a trophy for that too. Oh, and we just unlocked a bunch of them. Got that at almost exactly 1 for 5. Let's see that blue card we just unlocked. Oh, that is one of the best cards, if not the best card in the game. There's two like it. There's one called Blueprint, and there's one called Brainstorm. Basically, it allows you to copy. One lets you copy the card to your right. One lets you copy the card to your left. If you have an extremely valuable Joker, gosh, that card is OP. Alright, let's increase hand size. Oh my gosh, it's happening for real. No. Alrighty. Create a wild card would be good. Uh-oh. The cat has entered the room. The greatest wild card of all. Oh, there's another one. Retrograde. I got another trophy. Retrograde's trophy is for upgrading one of your card hands 10 times. So that's cool. It's cool. Alright. Let's boost our straight here, because we have occasionally used straights. So we've used a few straights. Nothing good there. Nope. We won't use those. Alright, now that we've won, we can just, you know, just kind of mess around, see what happens. Got one pair. The queen. And there's some aces. And another queen. We'll ditch the 2 also. Curious how far we can push this one. Probably not super far, but this is probably the quickest I've... It actually took me several days, the first time I got this game, to actually, you know, beat a whole run, because there was so much about this game I didn't understand, so beating it in just a couple hours, that's cool. I'm down with that. I am down with that, children. Yeah. I would like to get some better cards, though, for real. Like, it's more like multipliers and stuff. That'd be sweet. No. Maybe. Hello. Okay. I think the red seal is only going to apply if I play it, but still, it is a steel card, and steel cards kind of rock. Do love me some steel cards. Obviously, we're going to upgrade our 2 pairs again, because 2 pairs is king. But these blinds, like, absolutely skyrocket here in a bit. Okay, so we are going to discard our 4, although this... Let's see, it's also a holographic, so maybe we should play it. I could discard it for a tarot, but I'm going to play it along with the lucky. There's one card you can get called, it's called the Lucky Cat. It's, you know, it's one of those little Asian lucky cats. And, basically, it goes up by like 0.25 multiplier, like times 0.25 multiplier every time a lucky card goes off. You can exploit the crap out of that. Like, that can be like one of the most powerful cards in the game. Alright, so we've got 3 kings. We're gonna use those. I think this will win us the... What's around? Do the Asians breed luck cats? I'm pretty sure they do. You know, some for the luck, some for the nom-noms. We should get a planet card too. Hey-o! Oh, good, it's the one I need. We got a random anus! It's not really that random. Usually you start getting the ones you utilize the most. So we're up to plus 13 on that. Nice! Let's see if there's anything worthwhile in there. This actually, right here, can be a good card to buy early on if you're wanting to get, you know, because you'll get jokers pretty much every time you get a blind, and if whatever ones you don't like, you just keep selling them off. That one was good earlier, but I think we're pretty good with that, but plus this one's giving us a good multiplier, so we're gonna leave that be. Alright, we'll skip all these. Let's look at our standard pack. Wow, nothing. I ain't taking any of those. No. No. Lose $1 per card played. Well, we're gonna lose $5 right here. That card can be kind of annoying, or that blind can be kind of annoying, but that's the point of the boss blind. They suck. But you work around them, it's fine. I still got 52 grand for that, not bad. Not bad. Hopefully this one will end the round, though. Oh, the red seal did give me a second go. That's nice. Who you got in the game? Okay, see. Oh, and I unlocked another voucher. Nice. We are rolling. Playing cards can go out in the shop. I'll buy that. That one can be good for more focused deck building than I am demonstrating here. We are going to buy the Spectral Pack. Let's see what this gets us. Destroy a random and get 2 enhanced. Add negative to a random joke. That's a good one. So basically we now have an open Joker slot. Sweet. And I'm going to fill it here. Add some money. Why not? Boost our moolah. Let's add a king because that's a potential multiplier. Oh. One thing I noticed this playoffs is J-Dub gets better as the series goes on. He started kind of bland and then he tends to... Which one's J-Dub? Who's J-Dub? I'm not good with player names. Like I know like a good number of players, like some of the stars, but I don't know everybody. All right. There we go. That's good. I don't want to play the 5s yet. I might be able to save those. Oh, and we got a king in our hand. Sweet. Jalen Williams. Okay, yeah, I think I know who that is. Yeah, those red tokens on cards, whew, those can be pretty awesome over the course of the game. Okay, so we can end this here, but I kind of do want the planet card though, so let's see. I don't want to get rid of the 5 just in case. Oh well, no big deal. But we're good. Basically, so since we are now right at about the 2-hour mark, we're going to play this one through and see how long we go. When I lose, that'll be the end. That's how it's going to go. We're going to play this one through, see what happens. It could end literally on the next hand for all I know. Or it could keep going. We'll see. Alright, so we got some good money there. Buy and use Uranus! Increases the rank up to 2. That's good. Can definitely use that. Upgrade Uranus again! Oh, and we just unlocked the deck again. More Uranus. I'll do high card. Just the potential discards. Let's reroll. Nope, nothing there. I'm actually not super high on money right now. That's fine. It's fine. Let's see if we can upgrade 2 cards and create a wild card. I'm gonna ditch these. We're gonna make that queen a king. Faux show. And I'll make this a 9, that way we can do 2 pairs. It's a plan! So we just got a multiplier and our 2 pairs. See how fun it is to game this? It's so cool, it's so much variety. I kinda love it. Okay. Hello. Oh, we got the plus 20 multiplier, so the luck paid off that time. Nice. Nice. Alright, so... Actually, let's see how much the high card gets us now. Why not? Let's just see. Especially with all the kings we got in our hand. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Dang, holy crap. And now we got 4 kings. We got 5 kings. Oh my gosh. I wanted to see if there was maybe a way I could keep the blue seal on it, but no big deal. But this will win us the big blind. And a 308,000. Alright, another 15 bucks. Another king, we will buy that. What do we got? What do we got? Glass card, hearts, diamonds. We're going glass. In fact, we're gonna... Well, no, don't put it on a king, because it'll only work if we play it. We'll stick it on the 2. That way if we have to play... I know I've got some steel cards that are 2s, so... That's how I'll play that. Celestial. Uranus is getting stronger! I did some level 17 anus. Alright, we'll buy that. That sounds good. Ooh. That's a tough one. This one might end it. No repeat hand type, so I can actually only do 2 pairs once. Alrighty, here we go. So, we're gonna start by making this lucky and 1 pair. And we're gonna go ahead and get rid of these cards while we're at it. Okay, 57k. Not a lot. Not great. Let's see what we get. Okay, that's something. This can be our 2 pairs. When you lightly criticize something about Red Dead Redemption 2 and feel a disturbance in the force. They're like, what did that person say? How dare they? Like, I think I'm gonna kick that person's butt later. Alright, that's probably the best hand we're gonna get. Let's get rid of these, see what we can do. I mean, can you blame her, though? Can you really blame her? If such is the case. This is going to be our high card. Oh, we did get the 20 multiplier, so that's good. And we are getting some good stuff out of this. I wonder how close we'll get. Alright, so we need 300k and... Oh my gosh! That could save us. Not for sure, but that could help. Because having that other multiplier there is pretty good. Bing, 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 bing. Ah, no, that didn't do nearly enough. Okay, okay, so I can do a flush. Got one discard left. I've got this. Glad I kept that wild card. Still, losing this one's that's gonna hurt that one. So let's see. That's our wild card. I was really hoping another card would be a diamond when I did the discard. All right, let's see what this gets us. I don't think it's gonna be enough because I think we're going to just lose too much on some of the other multipliers. I do get to play that twice. King will give us a little bit. Nope, wasn't enough. We were 40k short. Ah! It's close. It was close. I thought that one might get me. It's too much. But anywho, yeah, okay, so there you go, guys. That is going to do it. Let's see, we unlocked the yellow deck. We unlocked that Joker, the green deck. We unlocked a little flower pot. Win a run without playing 3 of a kind. 3 of a kind. Win a run without playing 4 of a kind. Win a run. That's best Joker. Nebula deck unlocked. Max out the interest per round earnings for 10 consecutive rounds. Black deck. Okay, there we go. We did a pretty good amount for one playthrough. But that was fun. I appreciate you all hanging out and joining me. This was fun. Next stream we'll go back to Infamous. Like I said, I've got to play that first portion of the game again offline, re-record it, do some stuff with it, that kind of thing. But anywho, had a good time. I will see you all again soon. Until then, good night, God bless, and Gourd speed.